Okay, I'm going to talk about watching TV and being selective about how you program your brain to think throughout the day and your future weeks ahead and months ahead. I mean, like, people switch the TV on and they listen to it, and that's all they see, that's all they know, that's all they want to know. And sometimes it's not always good stuff because a lot of the stuff is out of your control. Some of it's way too negative that you should really be trying to put good stuff inside your head rather than polluting yourself with everything that's negative. I mean, like, psychologists have done studies on the fact that if you watch the news, you have a high probability of suffering from depression, mental illness. And I can believe that because obviously, if you're always watching the stuff that's wrong, the negative stuff in the world that we know is there, but we have no control over half of the stuff. All we have control of is what's here, what's now, and sometimes that's the important thing, to focus on what you can control, what you can control with people around you, and how you can affect that cohesion. And at the same time, what's out of your control is out of your control. So, like, when I watch TV, I need to know what the purpose of the TV is for. Is it to chill myself down? Is it to have a laugh? Is it for humour? Is it to socialise? Is it to escape from the stresses of life? If it works for you, and I need to know what I'm getting from that experience. I don't just switch the TV on and go, "Oh yeah, this is the world, and this is all I'm ever gonna know, and this is all we should be seeing." Sometimes I like to get books and build up your knowledge, so when you're watching the TV, you can figure stuff out a bit more for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're bringing your kids up in this world that's full of scarcity, especially at the minute, and the way the news is presented, and a lot of the things on the TV, would just it puts awareness to your children what happens in the world. But sometimes it's too much negative stuff is just going to feed your children into negative situations. So what I try to do is I try to feed my brain with purposeful information, so I'm able to control what's inside. And if I can control what's inside, and I can work at myself and help people with all my experiences and what I do and what I work at, then the stuff on the outside can be worked with for the good of what's around you. And I'm not saying that TV, that we should all go against TV and throw the TVs away and give them to charity shops and get rid of them. I'm just saying that if you're going to put the TV on and your kids are around and you're always putting the news on and stuff that's negative, then they're going to feed off that, because all these little triggers that just spark off little thoughts of imagination are just going to end up being bad thought patterns. So, just try to be mindful about what your kids can see and try and give them good stuff and build yourself up to be positive, so then they'll see themselves as a positive person. And sometimes it's just believing that, if you tell your kids that they believe enough, if they're willing to have a growth mindset and do stuff, then everything can work in their favour. I mean, no matter who you are, we're all fully functioning, from myself to the richest man in the world, Bill Gates. He still struggles and gets hard, and no matter who we are, we all struggle from some point, and we all have hard times. It's just how you manage what you can control, what you can work on with each other, and how you cohesion the relationships and work together to create a better good for the things you can't control in the long run. And what I'm trying to say is that just be mindful when you put TV on. Try and make it purposeful. Know why you're watching it, and know how it can affect your children. And be self-aware of that. And just tell your kids to have a good time, live their life to the full, enjoy school, do right by people, and learn to be a better person, so you can help one another and you can stick together and do the right things for each other. Okay, I'm out. Okay, boom. Love, loyalty, and respect. See you later, people.